This is Ohio prisoner Jason Goudlock, the subject of the feature-length documentary Invisible Chest, the Jason Goudlock story. After recently being continued at the parole board at my seventh hearing after serving 31 years out of 34 years sentence for aggravated robbery and felonious assault as a first law offender. I'm now making this recording because I'm really extremely frustrated because of the lack of support that I've received about my overall situation and my overall injustice, the film, everything. Like several years ago, various people, they chose to speak out about my letter to the parole board, specifically Brittany Griner. I was kind of hoping I could get her support after her ordeal and being locked up in Russia and stuff, but, she never said nothing. But, I'm frustrated because prior to that, she had something to say. I read about her being in prison in the USA Today. I read about, how she was breaking down. Here it is, I'm 31 years in. I've had parole board members get caught red-handed lying on me. Actual parole board members, specifically Mark Hawk. This is well documented in the film on Cleveland.com. Former parole board member Shirley Smith, she spoke about it in an op-ed, and that's on Cleveland.com. Yet it's still, nothing's happening. I'll be continue getting flopped over and over and over and over. I've done, like I said, 31 years out of 34. Nobody has nothing to say. I don't understand this. I'm extremely, extremely frustrated. I've reached out to people. I've made interview albums. Everything I did, it wasn't no shape, form, or fashion meant to be any type of gimmick or anything. It was just my creative approach to trying to, generate some support and get somebody's attention about a serious situation. I try to take a positive approach as opposed to, doing something negative. Some people, if they're being held hostage, they might resort to trying to break it out of it, something like that. Me, I chose to exercise my so-called rights, freedom of speech, whatnot, and speak out to people. Yet still, I've gotten no support. Like, I really don't understand, in this day and age with social media, how that could be. I got a feature-length film. It was showcased at the Greater Cleveland Urban Film Festival several years ago. For whatever reason, the producer, William Nichols, he bailed on the project. I don't understand, but I'm still being supported by the director, Samuel Crowe, and I'm, very grateful to that. I have plans and things that I want to do with my post-incarceration, and Sam, he's down to, film my post-incarceration life, as I pursue my goals and, things that I want to do. But, I'm frustrated because, I can't get to that. I can't get to doing anything because I'm being wrongfully, in prison. Like, it's well-documented evidence, like, all over social media, on my website, freejasongoodluck.org. It's out there. Well-documented evidence of people lying on me, setting me up, and yet nothing's been done about it. Like, I don't understand this. Like, how can it be expected for me to be calm and just civil when I'm being tortured? I'm being kept inside the penitentiary, and I mean, it's not like I'm living amongst Latter-day Saints. This environment is just not, the most positive environment for someone to be in. I'm trying to maintain my sanity. I'm trying to stay focused, all that. But it's like my bitterness is starting to turn into rage, which I don't want. I say that to say, I just wish somebody, of the 7, 8 billion people on this earth would, take interest in my situation because it's bigger than me. I'm not the only one that has to go to the parole board. The entire Ohio parole board is, it is what it is. It's flawed. It's crooked. I mean, there's no other way to say it. Some people don't want to acknowledge that, but when you have a parole board member that sits up and files a false criminal charge against a person when they were a warden, then they become a parole board member, and the other parole board members know about this, and yet they just choose to look the other way, then what does that say about the system? What does that say about me having a fair and a so-called meaningful hearing? That means I didn't have a meaningful hearing. That means the system is flawed, the system is corrupt. So, I mean, I'm basically saying, like, what is it going to take for people to do the right thing? I hear people on TV all the time talking about justice for this cause, justice for that cause. It's like they pick and choose. But then you'll have something that's just obvious, like my situation. And here it is, I can't get any help. I can't get nobody to say anything, post anything, demand no type of justice. But what I do get is a lot of stock letters wishing me good luck, good luck in your endeavors, good luck with this, good luck with that. That's not helping me. I look at a lot of that sometimes as a form of cowardice, because here you have organizations and they're supposed to be about helping people, and you have somebody like me reach out to them with 100% proof of corruption, and they won't say nothing. They won't do anything. Like, I don't understand that. Like, people want to always quote Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. These were courageous people. Martin Luther King faced death every day for justice. He didn't face death for people to sit back and be quiet and not say nothing and send out form letters saying good luck. He didn't do that. He took a bullet in the head. This is what this man did. He's dead. He died for the cause. He didn't die for people to be cowards, to learn about a documentary or somebody that's been incarcerated 30-plus years, and then you sit back and not say nothing. How do you look yourself in the mirror? This is what I want to ask some of these, these advocates. How do you look yourself in the mirror? If you're going to be an advocate for justice, be an advocate for justice. Don't be a pretender, a faker. That's how I view a lot of people now, I've been patient. Some people might say that I'm disgruntled, whatever, No. I've done 31 years, approximately 31 years, and I'm tired. I'm beyond tired. Like I say, we got celebrities, certain people in the media that can speak about this, speak about that. Dozens and dozens and dozens of media outlets reported on things, and here it is. I have not got not one of them to support my documentary. Funk Master Flex, he ran his big mouth. He never said nothing about my documentary though. Jim Rohn Sports Show, nothing. Brittany Griner, nothing. LeBron, nobody in his camp. Reached out to him 1,000 times. Zilch, zero, nothing. And I know this man is seeing this story. The Akron Beacon Journal, they did do a decent job. A guy by the name of Phil Trexler, I commend him. He definitely reported, about my situation accurately. He didn't make a mockery out of it, but like I say, I've never got nobody else to speak up about my situation. And like I say, it's bigger than me because it's thousands of people that have to go in front of the same crooked parole board. Like I said, I just recently got continued approximately 3 more years. They maxed me out. This is after going to the parole board 7 times already. My morale is kind of low. But I'm holding on. Like I said, I got goals. I got things that I would like to do, and I can do them. I can accomplish them if people would get on board, and demand that I'm, get released if I have that support that I need, that I deserve, and I could get out and I could help somebody else. I could help some at-risk youth not go down the road that I done went down. I know there's got to be people out there that got kids right now, and they see their kids going down the path headed towards the penitentiary. So, I'm pretty sure they don't want their kids to go to prison. I'm pretty sure they don't want their kids to experience what I experienced, doing 30-something years, as a first-time offender, getting lied on by parole board members. I've made mistakes. I committed some crimes, I'm not making it sound like I'm just innocent, although I did not do all of the crimes that I commit. I've tried for years to get people, wrongful conviction projects, innocent projects to look at 2 of my robberies because I 100% did not do them. Don't know who did them. Did not do them, but yet and still, I'm still in prison for them. The parole board, the crooked parole board, they use that against me. Add that with their lies. They also use the crimes that I didn't even do against me. Like I said, they made a film about my situation, but that was several years ago. That was in 2016. It's 2024 now. 8 years later, I'm still in prison. The injustice is still ongoing. I need help. The film went to the Greater Cleveland Urban Film Festival. You would think if somebody made a feature-length film and it, went to a film festival, you would think it would generate some support. They showed the film in colleges. Nothing. Nobody got in touch with me. Nobody did nothing. It's just like, oh, well, I feel you, this, that, and the third.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Where's the demand for the justice? I'm still here. Like, I've done 31 years. Like I said, there are people that said stuff, but now they don't have nothing to say. I can't accept that, man. Like, nobody owes me nothing. Nobody's obligated to help me. But if you present yourself as an advocate for justice, then that's what you should be. Don't be a fraud. You know what I mean? Don't act like you don't know who I am, because you do. I've reached out to you, reached out to people numerous of times for years. But like I was saying, I'm very frustrated by the lack of support that I received for my documentary, considering ties that I've had to the LeBron and Brittany Griner and whatnot. I thought that some kind of way, at least that would indirectly or directly generate some type of, publicity or attention for my film. I know I met Fox Sports, Chris Broussard, years ago. I reached out to him, I never heard nothing back. I reached out to him several times. I don't know what that was about, but, I thought that with, like I said, we're having a film that, people like him would be supportive of my situation. Um, especially considering my connection to basketball. And, speaking of basketball, that's something I want to speak on. Um, Matter of fact, I'm hoping that this could be picked up on like Slam, Mag.com. I played basketball before I ever came to prison. I was real, real, real good. Never, had any major following or anything because I was always in trouble. But there's people that, can verify, my ability. But right now, at the age of 49, I'm still real, I'm pretty good. I train every day. I work out. I still can do, variety of dunks when I'm working on that, but I can still do some dunks and, great shooter, dribbler, all that. But I want to use, basketball and my platform, ultimately to speak, to at-risk youth. That's what I like to do. That's what I could be doing. I could be earning a living instead of sitting in here rotting away, being over incarcerated. So, hopefully, somebody will hear this, somebody in the basketball community or something, and hopefully you can support my initiative, what I'm trying to do, my fight for justice. You could, or you could look into my situation and just find out everything for yourself. And, do your own homework and research, and you can see, everything that I'm saying is truthful and it's accurate, and it could be validated. But I'm hoping upon my release to make another documentary with my film director, Sam Crow, who made the first film, Invisible Chess. I've been shopping around the tentative title Sankofa, which is a Swahili word that means go back and get it. Well, I know some things you can't go back and get in life, but some things you can. I feel I have a lot of life left. I'm energetic, very optimistic, and I actually view myself as a phenom, but at the opposite end of the spectrum. Some people are phenoms at 16, 17, 18. I've been incarcerated for 31 years, but yet and still, in spite of that, I never quit on myself, giving up on my dreams or whatever, and I stayed in shape. So I view myself as a phenom at the opposite end of the spectrum. I don't feel that there's a lot of people on this earth that can do what I can do at the age of 49. With that said, like I said, I want, the basketball community to support me, man. That's all I guess I could ask. I mean, like I said, for whatever reason, I didn't get no love from the LeBron camp. I don't know. I'm not a troll, or like I said, I'm not somebody seeking, notoriety or fame. But I'm just trying to get some justice, man. Using my brain, using my God-given, abilities. That's all I'm trying to do. But like I said, I'm frustrated. That's why I'm making this video. I just got word today that the Cuyahoga County prosecutor, they opposed my request for judicial release. And I mean, I guess I shouldn't really be upset about that because it's a prosecutor, but yet still I am upset because the writing is on the wall. I mean, I shouldn't be in prison, whether you a criminal defense attorney or a prosecutor or a judge, parole board member, I mean, prison director. I mean, it's obvious I shouldn't be in prison. I mean, a parole board member got caught lying on me. It's in the documentary. It's in the film, an hour, 35-minute feature-length film. On that note, I'm going to conclude. I don't want to sound like I'm rambling, but I just want to say thank you for listening to this recording, and I ask that you please look into my situation and support my fight for justice. Thank you.